Hey everybody, Nico here, and I am back with more Dream Daddy. I am in love with this game. It's so adorable. My child is adorable. Amanda is an adorable bundle of awesome daughter. And that's really all I could ask for out of this game, other than awesome hot dads. And there are plenty of those. And an awesome theme song, which it also has. Anyway, let's pick up where we left off. Amanda and I arrived home with the remnants of our veggie plate. Seems like nobody was really seems like nobody was really into the cauliflower. Any big plans for this evening? Actually, yeah, I'm going out with some friends. Oh? Is that okay? Of course, just keep me posted. You got it. And be careful. I will. And make good choices. Of course. And call me if you need anything.
Oh.
Dad, you're not gonna do the thing where you wait silently for me to come home in the living room with all the lights off, are you? What? No, I've never done that and I never will do that. Okay, do you have plans for the night? My plans were kind of to eat ice cream and watch TV with Amanda, but I'll find something to do. I'm gonna throw a party. I'm gonna work on some stuff. You know, dad stuff. I'm just relaxing tonight. Have fun, okay? Great, see you later. I'll watch Amanda drive off into the night. I really hope she has fun. I also hope she doesn't run into anybody. I plop down in front of the TV and turn it on with some wine and dine mastermind with the celebrity chef Gavin Chapman. I want some champagne. Maybe that's why I said champagne. Anyway. Looks like Gavin's making a roast rack of lamb with rosemary and mashed potatoes. Oh god, that sounds delightful. I need to try to make that sometime. Anyway. I'd love to be able to cook like that. Although I think I was actually good at cooking. I think if I was actually good at cooking, I'd use my powers for evil. Like, just bake Alaska all day instead of any food of real nutritional substance. You'd think that. There's so many great foods that have nutritional substance that are fun to cook. Man, Gavin Chapman just caught the thing on fire, but he meant to do it. What a professional. I lose track of time as I blaze through several episodes of Wine and Dine Mastermind, and also one episode of some cooking show called Meat Hell. I'm not even sure what that one was about. It was just a lot of yelling. I glanced at my watch. Man, it's almost midnight. I should check in with Amanda. I send a text. Hey kiddo, you good? I wander into the kitchen and wait for a reply. Amanda's phone is almost always in her hand, so I'm sure she'll respond. Unless she's driving home, which in case I hope she doesn't respond soon. Because I definitely taught her better than to text and drive. I reach into the freezer and grab an ice cream sandwich. It's a little late for this, but I think I earned it after a day of socializing. I check my watch again. Then my phone. Nothing yet. Okay, see, now I'm worried. Do I call her? Do I call the cops? No, it's too soon for that. I'll just send her a gentle reminder text. What's up? Half an hour passes. Now I'm really worried. Episodes of Gavin Chapman's Meat Hell are not going to assuage my anxiety. They possibly exacerbate it with all the yelling, so I keep pacing around the house and waiting for her to come back. Why didn't I find out where she was going? Who was she even with? Why don't I know any of her friends' phone numbers? Why don't I even know any of her friends' full names? Who is MVP? That's a good question. I decide to send her another text. Amanda, please text me and let me know you're okay. I can't help but think of all the awful things that could happen to her. Oh, thank God it's her. Amanda opens the door and shuffles in. Finally she's back home. I'm glad she's okay. Sup? Sweetie, thank God you're safe. Yep. But now that I know she's okay, I'm really mad. Why didn't you answer my text? Amanda pulls her phone up. Oh! Whoops, I guess I didn't see those. She starts to walk into her room. Amanda Ann, what a name.
Huh?
Whoa, you're pulling out the middle name now? Amanda, you came home an hour and a half after curfew and you didn't respond to any of my texts. You really freaked me out. About to call the cops. Dad, you're seriously overreacting. I'm not gonna be like this when I go off to school. You're not gonna be like this when I go off to school, are you? I'll be honest with her. I feel like they have that kind of relationship. You weren't responding and it was just like when your dad... I had to stop myself from tearing up.
Huh?
Oh, Dad. I didn't mean to. I sit down on the couch and put my head in my hands. I feel very tired all of a sudden. You really scared me. Just please don't do that again.
Oh. Oh.
Alright. I'm gonna go to bed now. Amanda closes the door to her room and I head to mine. Jeez. As I'm falling asleep, the one thing she said, it keeps echoing in her mind. You're not gonna be like this when I go off to school, are you? I definitely didn't sleep well last night. I brewed some strong coffee and make some scrambled eggs for Amanda as a peace offering.
Oh.
She eventually wanders into the kitchen. Hey. I thought about what you said last night. I should have texted you. I said I was gonna do it and I didn't. And honestly, I just didn't even think about it. I'm really sorry, Pops. I won't do it again. Well... I trust you to make good choices. I'm sorry for freaking out. I'm good with that one. I also thought about it and I'll try to give you your space from here on out. I gotta trust that you can take care of yourself. Team Jones? Team Jones. Amanda gives me a hug. Want some eggs? You know it. Sprinkle some cheese on them. Already did. Bless you. Amanda scarfs down the eggs and in time, it takes me to wash the pan. Alright, I'm off to school. Smell you later. Wait, one more thing before you go. What? What's Dadbook?
Oh.
It's a social media platform. Wait. What? What's this social media platform? Dad, I have to go to school. Come on, Amanda. I'm an old man. I can't put this together a Dadbook profile on my own. Alright, I'll help you. Sound interesting on the internet. Amanda spends the next couple of minutes setting up my profile on Dadbook, which turns out is a place where dads can get together and talk about fatherhood. Alright, Pops, you gotta fill out your profile. Let's get some likes and dislikes. On a oh my god, this really is like a dating site thing. On a Friday night, you're most likely to polish any sort of color. No, I'm not into that. Netflix and grill, baby. Actually, I'd be completely down for that. Fall asleep watching the History Channel, torment my children with dad puns, sink into blissful oblivion sleep. That's a tough one, but I think I'm evil. If you had one thing to take with you to a deserted island, what would it be? My trusty grill? The Lost Shaker of Salt, cast away on DVD for instructional purposes. A boat, obviously. I don't need anything. My survival skills are trained. I'm going with a boat, obviously. What are your turn-ons? What? Strong dad arms, tennis shoes with long white socks, well manicured lawn, street smarts, top grillmanships, comfortable with crying. I am quite fond of strong dad arms. I'm gonna go with street smarts. What do you want to be when you grow? What did you want to be when you grew up? A pro skater who's also a no. Technical writer for manuals, no. A salty boat captain, no. A good father, president of space. President of space. What's your favorite movie genre? War documentary, Sean Connery's entire film. Oh my god, yes. Anything on Laserdisc, romantic comedies, whatever will make me cry, old comedies that haven't aged well. We're going with the Laserdisc. What's your ideal date? Napping together, doing 1,000 piece puzzle together, eating healthy dinner at 4 p.m. Trying to geocache but getting hopelessly lost. Arson. Being emotionally vulnerable. You know what? We're going with napping together. I don't even know where I'm going with this. What do you never leave home without? My sick vape? If I had a vape, yes, but no. I don't know, does this dad vape? My crippling low self-esteem. A sensible cardigan, my sick vape, my book of words and jumble, and a pen. I'm gonna go with my crippling low self-esteem because that's funny. I spend a lot of time thinking about Conspiracy theories, how proud I am of my child, potential into the world, if I will ever be able to love myself as much as I love my grill, where I can get the next cup of coffee, lawnmower modifications, conspiracy theories. Profile complete. See, that wasn't so bad. Yeah, it was actually kind of fun. I told to spend all day on here looking at people's profiles.
Hey.
Houston message one of them, or more than one of them. All of these dads seem pretty interesting. Okay, I promise I'll make some friends. Man, it gives me a hug. Go get him, Dad.
Welcome. You've got dads.
I wasn't expecting them to do the AOL thing. That is priceless. I've got dads, huh? I pretty much already made up my mind which dad I want to go for with this guy. But we're gonna browse their profiles, because my mind could be swayed by a couple of dads. Avid musician, music enthusiast, passionate coffee drinker. You can find me most days selling bean juice over, oh my god, they all call it bean juice. Over at the Coffee Spoon, or hanging out in the park with my amazing daughter. Hit me up about the 80s new wave music. No wave. I don't know about no wave, I know about new wave. On a Friday night, you can most likely find, you're most likely to brew my cold brew setup. Perfect my cold brew setup. Okay, one trip at a time, baby. If you had one thing to take on a desert island, what would it be? Find tunes to pass the day away. What are your turn-ons? Multi-instrumental, yeah, I got you. This dude is my ideal dude as me. And I'm kind of playing this guy like me. So yeah, let's see. What did you want to be when you grew up? A barista, weirdly enough. That's cute. What's your favorite genre? Shit with subtitles. I like you. Where's our ideal date? We go to the animal shelter and seriously consider adopting a cat. I am down with that, actually. Would you never leave home without? Oh yes, this man is my dream man. Spent a lot of time thinking about where did writing commas come into song titles come from, and where did it go? Did we all just agree that it was a bad idea? I can answer that question for him. It went away with MP3s, buddy. Digital media, because naming files with commas just does not work. That's where it went. Okay, so let's go back and check out the rest of these dads. Actually, we're just gonna go ahead and message him. That's my dad of choice right now. I navigate to Matt's Dadbook page and type out a message. Hey man, great getting to see you at the barbecue. We should definitely hang soon. You free later? A minute or two later, I hear a ding and see Matt's response. Hey dude, I'd be so down for that. Actually, I got it, I'm catching a show with the Soundgarden. Wanna come? What's a Soundgarden? A awesome band, actually. I appreciate it. It's a concert venue. What is Matt's voice? It's a concert venue, but also a band. It's a lot like a lot that a lot of people listened to back when it was cool to have soul patches. It stopped being cool? I've never been cool, so I wouldn't know. Oh man, I haven't been to a real concert since Amanda was born. Am I ready for this? While I'm thinking about it, another message pops up on screen. Pup is playing tonight. It's a cool indie punk band, pop punk band that comes out of Canada. Should be a fun one. I didn't know you were allowed to string that many words together to describe a band. Whatever. Let's get out of our comfort zone. It may be out of your comfort zone, but it's totally into my comfort zone. When was the last time I went to a concert? I log off a Dadbook and I think for a second, wait, when was the last time I went to a concert? I mentally backtrack decades through memories of denim jackets and moral panic over teenagers turning to the occult. They still have that, by the way. Oh god, I had a mullet back then. Oh god, I thought it was cool. Oh god, other people thought it was cool. I finally remember the strange 80s prog rock I used to listen to and mentally envision all of their airbrushed vans in the parking lot. Man, how did anyone survive the 80s? I don't know. The 80s got me here. It seemed to do well. Okay, so I haven't been to a concert in a long time. What do you even do at concerts now? Just listen to music? I spend most of the day pacing around the house thinking about my relationship with coolness. I mean, I've always thought I was cool, at least relative to a bunch of other dads my age. Dad, what are you doing? I look over and I see Amanda at the door. Just getting home from school. Her eyes are a little puffy. Oh, what's wrong, Bubby? Hey, what's wrong, Panda?
I'm fine.
Nothing, I'm fine. I just got sad because I realized Socially Collective refuses to take pop music seriously, despite the fact that some of the most interesting musical innovations are coming out of that genre. I think it's just another thing that we write off because we can't take young women or their interests seriously. Why are you lying to me?
Eh?
I'm not. I'm perfectly fine. You are not perfectly fine, child. Alright. I don't believe her, but I'll let her go for now.
Eh?
Anyway, what's up?
Hmm?
Amanda, how do I be cool?
Huh?
Let me put on a pot of coffee first. This is gonna be a long night. I love this child. No, seriously. Matt invited me to a concert and I don't think I've ever been to one since you were born.
Ugh.
Yeah, you have. You took me to one when I was 12, remember? I'm suddenly overwhelmed by the memory of the sea of screaming preteens. Oh, God, I tried so hard to forget that. The one where I had to camp out with you in line so I could get a good spot and then you cried and screamed the whole time? Dad, it was so much more than that, and I'm not even ashamed to say it. Oh, you're not ashamed? You seemed pretty ashamed when I found all those drawings you made of those dancing boys kissing in your Trapper Keeper. Yeah, well, you didn't even find the good stuff. Anyway, you should be all set for the concert if you remember that it's just to bring glittery sign and cry a lot and you'll fit right in. She's fucking with you. Well, it's a smaller place. I think Matt mentioned they're a punk band. Like, do-it-yourself glitter punk? Trash? Straight edge? Come on, Dad, give me something to work with here. Are they post-punk, proto-punk, steampunk, Jeremy punk? Jeremy? Who the fuck's Jeremy? What is Jeremy punk?
Hey!
I made that one up to see if you could get away with it. I love this child. They're not positive hardcore, are they? He said they're Canadian punk. Oh, yeah, you'll be fine. Does the idea of Canadian punk seem contradictory to you? I don't see friendship and politeness as the core tenets of the punk scene. Well, punk is kind of a big genre that might not be as dangerous as you think it is. It became much more than counterculture rebellion. What I'm trying to say is just enjoy the music. That's it. I mean, yeah, you're not going to jump in a mosh pit or anything. Well, that's comforting. And if a strange dude in your set a set your goals hoodie offers you to buy your merch, don't accept, and definitely don't go on those 3 awful dates with him afterwards, and where he takes you to, and when he takes you to a nice restaurant and then forgets his wallet literally 3 times in a row. What? Never mind. Just have a blast tonight. Amanda, I feel like you're hiding things from me. Or fucking with me. I can't decide which. I show up to Coffee Spoon at 8 in what I hope is concert appropriate attire. I see Matt at the front locking the door to the shop. Hey, you made it. Ready for the night? Ready? I was born ready. Yeah, I definitely know what I'm talking about. That seems proper. You better believe it, fellow live music lover. Grab those ticks and let's mosh that anew. What? New, short for venue. You know, where you go see dope certs? Are you just making stuff up right now? Ah, man, I gotta admit it. I haven't been to a real concert since Pep's Rocks were cool. I have no idea what I'm in for.
Hey.
Did your daughter make you take her to one of those boy band concerts where everybody holds signs and screams and cries? Yes.
Hey.
I got two lined up next month. I still can't get the glitter out of my car from the last one. Stay strong.
Hey.
But dude, I get to take you on your first concert in a long time. This is gonna be awesome. Just hang with me, Theo, and you'll be good. This scene is super supportive. It'll be a blast. Quick question.
Hey.
Shoot. What is scene? So adorably dorky.
Hey.
Sorry. It's just weird because scene can describe a music scene that pertains to a community of people who like the same genre, but it can also describe a genre of music who no one wants to admit they're into. Matt looks off into the middle distance. He says nothing. I can tell he's thinking never again. That's confusing.
Hey.
You'll get it. The important thing tonight is that you enjoy yourself. Come on, let's head to the show. After waiting in a short line to get in, we finally find ourselves in a small venue with a stage at one end and a bar at the other. Most people there are close to Amanda's age than they are mine. I suddenly feel out of place. My waning youth is showing, and I'm suddenly aware of my mortality. When were the good years of my life? Will Amanda still love me if I grow older? Wait, is C-Funk actually a genre? Matt, you made it!
Huh?
A younger kid runs up and high-fives Matt. The kid runs off and Matt turns to me shuddering. I get nervous when people surprise high-five me. Me too.
Hey.
I'm like a small animal. Loud noises and large groups of people frighten me. Do you also enjoy curling up in a patch of sunlight to take naps? That's my favorite thing to do. A couple of other people notice that Matt's crowd, and they yell hey as well. Matt waves and hugs a couple of people. He seems really in his element here.
Uh-oh.
Matt turns his attention back to me. I am so afraid of all these people. Oh. Let's go grab a beer. Matt and I line up at the bar, where a couple of older concert goers are hanging out. A couple more people notice Matt and tip their drinks at him.
Hey.
Seems like you're a popular guy out here. Yeah, I go to a lot of shows. This is a really cool spot.
Hey.
But it's times like this when I realize I can only be charming and funny for about 5 minutes before I run out of stuff to talk about.
Hey.
And then I come keenly aware of where my hands are. And that there's no comfortable place in your mouth for your tongue to rest. I understand that feeling, actually. God damn, where'd I put my tongue?
Yeah, that's great.
See? How much beer did they have? Well, I've known you for more than 5 minutes, and I still think you're pretty charming and funny. You wait.
Hey, yeah.
We grab our drinks. This scene seems really friendly. I don't know why people wouldn't want to admit they listen to it. Let's check out the merch.
Hey.
Hey! You're an interesting looking fella. Matt and I walk over to a small booth in the corner where a crusty looking teenager guarded a section of shirts and records. He singles me out from across the room and hops off his chair. Step on up, get your merch! I got t-shirts, I got tank tops, I got all the gifts and accoutrement a discerning concert goer of considerate taste like might want. You! I gesture at myself, my face flushing red. Yes, you! You look like a fella who knows their music. How about a fine 12-inch long-played vinyl record made of Disturbed by Pulp? And its premier punk rock outfit. Well, see here, fine shopkeeper. Your enthusiastic salesmanship has aroused my interest and suspicion on equal parts. How can I, a customer of fine goods, the finer goods in life, trust your wares to be a true spirit? A fine question from a discerning patron. Okay, Matt likes it if I'm funny. I like this guy. Matt appreciates my dorky sense of humor, and I'm happy that my dorky sense of humor is appreciated by the person that I'm playing. Okay, Pablo, you can give it a rest. The teen hops off his chair and takes a seat. Your friend looked lost, so I figured I'd give him the old razzle-dazzle. How the hell are you, Matt?
Hey.
Day by day, my man. Do that thing where they high-five but also turn into a hug.
Hey.
Your mom doing better? She's still single. You want to be my dad? You can make that concert connect. I have a great deal. I have to deal with you every single day. Fair enough. Who's your bud?
Hey.
That's Theo. I thought I'd bring him to a concert. Bring out a concert pal. Matt leans closer to Matt. Is Theo cool? Matt eyes me. I am back. He cracks a smile.
Hey.
Yeah. Pablo brings me in for a bro hug. My dude! I'm not sure what to say, but I give a courtesy to pat on the back, and it's customary in our society when people you don't know super well but still want to be friendly to.
Hey.
Pablo's a total card. This kid plays the hell out of a bass. Yeah, man. We were starting out, when are we starting our Witch House band?
Oh.
You know I'm out of the game. It's a shame. You know, Vacant Veil, you should have slayed. Vacant Veil would have slayed. That's an interesting band name, although the crosses turn me off. It'll slay once you start actually making music instead of just printing a bunch of band t-shirts. We got the sickest logo! While Matt and Pablo talk, I checked out the merch. These shirts are really nice.
Hey.
Looks like the opener's coming on. Let's get a spot up close.
Hey.
Matt walks me over to the stage and the crowd begins to form. The band walks on stage and picks up a variety of strange instruments. Is that a harpsichord? The lead singer addresses the crowd and he has a mandolin strung on his back. Hey, what's up, everybody? We're Jonathan Jones in the Speakeasy Choir. My name's Daniel. Let's start the show. Who the hell's Jonathan then? Oh no, these guys. What? Without time to respond, the band starts playing a cacophonous noise I've ever heard. Wow. What is this? Matt doesn't say anything. He just hands me earplugs. Thanks! I put the earplugs in and whatever the hell is assaulting my ears gets a lot quieter. For a band this bad, they sure do seem to be having fun. I guess that's what it really matters. Jesus, did that cellist just break his bow in half? I don't get this. The set seems to go on forever. There are no breaks in the songs. I think one of the band members' job is specifically to burn poetry on stage. I turn to Matt and I try to start a conversation. So you go to a lot of concerts here, bro? What? So you go to a lot of concerts out here, huh? What? Ask again. So you...
Oh.
Yeah!
Hey.
Matt turns his attention back to the show. He can't hear me, so I just stop and try to enjoy the music. That is not music. That is not music. This is an offense to my ears, but also amazing. Okay, now, no, this is impossible. How long have they played the same song? 10 minutes? 20? A year? Eventually the set ends, and only after the drummer sprains his ankle during the saxophone solo. They promised it was part of the act as he's carried off stage crying. Saxophone solo, wow. Matt and I both pull our earplugs out.
Hey.
Man, that was something. I promise Pup is a lot better. I just have a lot of questions I know we'll never get the answer to.
Hey.
Oh yeah, he sprains his ankle at every show. They were being real about that.
Hey.
Let's grab another beer. Matt and I work our way out of the crowd and back to the bar. More and more people file into the concert space and it gets closer to the main act. It's getting kind of crowded in here. We grab our beer and I decide to follow Matt back to our spot, but there's so many people I'm having a hard time keeping up. To work my way through the throngs of excited concert goers, I realize I've lost Matt entirely. I stop to look around, seeing nothing but a sea of hip 20-somethings. I'm lost. How am I ever gonna find Matt? Where's the exit? Are there even exits? What if I'm trapped in this building forever? Am I gonna see my daughter ever again? What if this terrible band gets back on stage? What if... Suddenly a hand reaches out and grabs me. It's Matt!
Oh.
I almost lost you, buddy. Woo! I got real nervous for a second there. You and me both, dude. He takes my hand and leads me back towards the stage. I can feel myself blushing a little bit. I'd blush if he was holding my hand. We finally settle back into our spots and wait for the band to start. Busy place, huh?
Oh.
Yeah, Pup really brings out a crowd. So you go to a lot of concerts?
Hey.
Oh yeah, this is my absolute favorite things in the world. It's the one thing to listen. It's one thing to listen to music and a concert with it. But if you're in a room full of people connected with music at the same time that you are, that's magic. Suddenly I had the urge to pee. Curse this tiny dad platter. I've never heard it put that way. That's really beautiful. Also, I have to pee.
Hey.
Hurry up, man! They're about to go on. I squeezed my way out of the crowd towards the restroom. I really should have gone before I left the house, but Amanda was watching beauty videos in the bathroom. She had an eyeliner wing all going halfway across her face, which actually was a pretty good look. I'm so proud of her. I make it to the restroom finally, but it's one of those single-person restrooms with a line outside of it. As soon as I finish my business, the band starts up. Crap. The people that were initially milling around the venue all crowd up again the stage as Pup plays their first song. How am I ever gonna find Matt now? What do you love? I do what you love and you. Oh boy. Everyone's rushing the main stage to watch Pup. I'm sure Matt will be there up there too. I just gotta find him before I get trampled by all these rowdy youths.
Find that dad.
Okay, so how do I do this? Oh, wrong way.
This is the part of the game where you should have been hearing a licensed tune. We worked really hard to lock it down for you. We even got permission to whitelist the song for YouTube and Twitch. But their systems are seriously broken. What a bitch.
I don't know, I kinda like the song.
So we added the song that you're listening to right now. Don't you think it's better than risking content ID?
It is.
To you streamers and let's players, I have one decree.
I love you.
Please check out the band called Pup and their song DVP.
We'll definitely do.
DVP.
DVP?
That's right, the band's called Pup and their song called DVP. The song is great and the video is tight, yes, take it from me.
I like it.
It's like footage of NES and SNES games with the lyrics added
Really?
to them. It's really cool, but it's kind of hard to explain right now, but
I'm
get it,
getting
I promise.
destroyed
You should
right
really
now.
go check it out. It's a really good video.
Oh no, I fell off the platform. How did I fall off the platform?
So
Where am I?
You song that you're listening to right now.
Be generous and kind to
Don't
everyone,
you
huh?
think it's better
After
than
searching and searching, I
risking
realized it's
content
impossible.
ID?
I'll never be able to find Matt in this subculture. I guess I'll camp out here. I watched Pup set by my lonesome out to the bunch of. Oh man, it's really hard to read this while they're singing that. A bunch of hit 20 somethings, but I can't tell they're judging. My clothes, and if I want so badly to grab them by the shoulder and explain the usefulness of utility pockets, if I try to focus on the concert. Man, I wish Matt were here. Finally, the show ends and I wait for Matt outside. After a minute or two, Matt spots me. Dude! You sure are a sight for sore eyes. Sorry I lost you back there. It's all good. It was a great show, wasn't it? Totally. But more fun with you, though.
Hey.
Well, next time, I guess we'll just have to hold hands the whole time so we don't lose each other, huh? I laugh. Am I blushing? I'm blushing for you.
Hey.
You hungry? Starving.
Hey.
Follow me. Matt and I walked to a tiny little diner with a cute neon sign. We tear into something, to some bacon and eggs in the corner.
Hey.
So there I am, in a pit trying to explain to the face of a tattoo guy that I didn't mean to elbow him in the face tattoo. But he's already seeing red. Not from the tattoo, which is coincidentally red. He's lumbering towards me and there's nowhere to go.
Oh.
It's the end for me, right? Then out of nowhere, I get this idea. I just lean back and spread my arms and it's just like that. I'm crowd surfing my way from him in slow motion. You should have seen the look on his face.
Hey.
I bought him a beer afterwards and we're cool. We still follow each other on social media. He has beautiful kids. I'm glad you guys worked it out.
Hey.
Yeah, man. It just goes to show you that Punk is not dead. It just drives a minivan and has to hire a babysitter. So how did you get to see all those amazing concerts?
Hey, dude.
Oh, I used to tour in a band. We were small, but it got us traveling all around the States. Whoa.
Hey.
Yeah, I mean, we're poor and we had to scrape together a lot just to survive, but I wouldn't trade those experiences for anything.
Oh.
But yeah, that's how I knew a bunch of those people at the show. Music builds this amazing community, especially in a small town in a town like this. There's a lot of positive energy and good vibes. I got that feeling. Plenty of people, especially that Pablo kid.
Hey.
Oh man, everybody loves Pablo. His mom's been raising him on her own, and I can tell it's been tough on both of them. I know he looks up to me, so I try to help him out whenever I can. It's really nice of you.
Oh.
Thanks. Single parents really have to look out for each other. So how Carmencita? She says she wants to learn the drums. Oh boy.
Hey.
It'll be loud and I'll need to take lots of aspirin. But I'll manage. I can't blame her. And suddenly I'm very grateful that all my daughter's hobbies are super quiet. Photography, collaging, whatever it is she does on the internet. Thanks, Amanda. I'm trying to be supportive of Carmenista's rebellious phase, but that kind of defeats the purpose, doesn't it? I think it would be good daddy-daughter activity to find something to rebel against together.
Hey.
Like what? Fashion, communism, big budget remakes of foreign films, yep. Like, reading subtitles isn't even that hard. I think we just have to strive as a society to be able to okay with reading subtitles. He and I laugh. We keep digging into our plates of greasy diner food. The breakfast I ordered for dinner is absolutely hitting the spot. Man.
Hey,
Being a single dad's rough sometimes. It's a lonely feeling. I understand that all too well. I mean, at least we have the rest of the dads to talk to.
Hey, dude.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hmm.
I get really nervous sometimes talking to people. Matt gets nervous talking to people, but he's so cool. Me too. Sorry, my ear started to itch. I had to scratch. It was not a pleasant feeling. I've never really considered myself an extrovert and never really considered myself an introvert. I'm just uncomfortable in every situations always. You're fine. You're actually really easy to talk to, you know that? I smile. Matt and I spend the rest of the night talking about a Trading Daughter series. It turns out our kids are a lot alike. We finish up our late night dinners and head out. We walk back to the cul-de-sac, back to our respective houses.
Hey.
Tonight was a blast, man. Loved it. I'm probably gonna feel it in my knees in the morning. You and me both. I usually don't like going to these things alone. It's really cool to have you there with me. I'm glad.
Hey.
Alright. We're calling it quits for the night. Stay cool, man. He called me cool. Matt called me cool. He squeals like a schoolgirl afterwards. I walk into the house with my heart in my throat. Amanda pops out of her head out of her room. Hey, Pops. How was the show? Matt thinks I'm cool.
Huh?
Yeah, don't say. Amanda Panda. Matt thinks I'm cool. Blind leading the blind, huh? Wow, I just got dunked on by my own child. Unbelievable. Alright, I'm in the hay, Pops. I'll see you in the pit. Night, kiddo. Drinking too much water can cause water what's? Hey! 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 I got a B. That was pretty good.
Trombone, though.
Hey! I don't know how to work in Sky. I did a good day! Yay! This is cool. It's like mini games. It would have been cool if I made it to him, though. Yeah. That was fun. Okay, I unstopped my little awkward dance. That was cool. All right, now I have wonders here. I wonder how much of the other dads I can do without messing up Matt, because I don't want to mess up Matt. Matt's like this dude's dude. All right, he's the dad that this guy's going after, and we're gonna keep playing until we get all the daddies, honestly. But you know, yeah, I just I'm curious. It's like I really don't want to go like on a date with another dad if it's gonna screw up my chances with Matt, because you know Matt's the guy. Matt's the one. I can tell. So Matt's the one for me. And this is me right now, so yeah. 1 second. There we go. Okay, let's see. Jesus Christ, my voice cracked. Anyway. While I'm doing my afternoon word jumble, I hear the mail truck pull up through the cul-de-sac. I wonder if we got any coupons today. A nice mail person slides a couple of letters in a large yellow envelope under the slot. It takes a couple tries for me to get through. Hey, my coupons. Take a close look at the large yellow envelope. A likely lock on Amanda's door. She probably has headphones on. Amanda yells to the door. What? I have something for you. I'm kind of busy right now. Can you come back later? Okay, just thought you wanted this big old envelope from the HIA.
Hey!
Immediately, Amanda pushes her door open. Horn Institute for the Arts? I mean, if you're busy, I can come back. Father, please! I hand her the envelope, which she tears open with her teeth. Seriously, that's probably bad for your teeth. She doesn't hear me and spits out the piece of envelope. He pulls out a letter and unfolds it. And the suspense is killing me. This is her dream school. Amanda's face is unreadable. I can't believe this. Oh, honey, it's okay if you didn't. I got in! Oh, I got in! Amanda tosses the letter aside and gives me a big hug. Congrats, sweetie, that's amazing. I'm so proud of you. He pulls away and looks at the letter again. Oh my god, I really can't believe I got in. Well, of course you got in. You're a great student. You nailed the interview and your photography is incredible. Wait, Dad? I know this one's really expensive and it's so far away. For a moment, HIA was one of those more, HIA was one of the more expensive schools that Amanda applied to. I know she has her heart set on it for the longest time. It'll be tough, but we'll make it work. Really? Of course. Amanda hugs me again.
Alright!
Thanks, Dad. It's okay, sweetie. We're celebrating tonight. Dinner, your choice, wherever you want. Wherever? Amanda and I walk along the bayside, tears tearing into our full wrapped burritos from the nearby food truck. You know, that actually sounds really fucking tasty. I'm just hungry. Everything sounds amazing to me tonight. Could have chosen anywhere in Maple Bay. Cost not determining factor. Dad, please, you know I'm a simple gal. Just give me a Rito with a view. Can't say I'm mad. Amanda and I sit on a patch of grass watching the ship sail lazily through the bay. And the dorms are right near a bunch of cafes, and there's these galleries nearby with discounts if you bring in your student ID. And Amanda, slow down, you're gonna choke on your burrito. I know, I'm just excited. Did I mention that students get their own studio space once they're seniors? And we get all the professional photo editing software free? It's nice to see Amanda genuinely excited about HIA. I wish she wouldn't. Just wish she wouldn't do it between bites of her burrito. I thought I called her trying to chew her with her mouth. I thought I taught her to chew with her mouth closed. I wonder who my roommate's gonna be. You have to take a survey online and they match you with someone similar major and interest. We're gonna be best friends. Greg and I were. A good roommate can be a lifelong friend. But don't even get me started on bad roommates.
Huh?
Oh no. I'm just kidding. We didn't have a bad roommate. Our only other roommate was a puppy that Greg bought home one night. We spent a semester fabricating a story about our new foreign exchange students who had a really bad cough and that sounded exactly like the dog's bark. Carl ruled.
Yeah!
Oh, it lets you have animals in the dorm if you get a note saying that you need one. I bet I could forgo one. I think I'd get a rabbit, or maybe a snake, or maybe both. Would the snake eat the rabbit though? Yes. Oh boy, I think I'll leave that up to you. She's so excited, I don't want to disappoint her, but I need to be real for a second. So, you know I had a talk with Mr. Vega. He didn't tell you about the dumpster fire, did he? What? No. I don't want to put a damper on your good news, but you need to knock out the park these last few months. School, or you're really gonna go to if you're really gonna go to Horns, we need a scholarship money. I know you can do it. Okay. I promise I'll try harder. What is she crying for? I think you can handle a 14-hour drive to come home for the holidays. I think you can handle a 14-hour drive to come home for the holidays? There's gonna be some treacherous ice roads to cross, and don't even get me started about the paranormal occurrences. Well, it'd be worth it to get to see you. My eyes immediately well up with tears. Oh, Dad, don't cry. I'm sorry, I'm just very proud of you. And you're all grown up, and you're such a good person. I hope you know how important you are to me. Dad, stop. You're gonna make me cry too. It's too late, honey. It's happening. Dad, I can't get tears on my burrito. It's gonna make it taste sad. I pull Amanda in for a hug, and I kiss her on the forehead. I love you, kiddo. Love you too, Pops. Do what you love and the money will come.
You've got dads.
Okay, we went with Matt. Kinda wanna spend a little time with old Craig, old boy here. Let's give a Craig date a shot. Dad of 3, business entrepreneur, a fitness enthusiast, juggling work, family, and fitness is a tough gig, but someone's gotta do it. On Friday nights, you are most likely to get one last good cardio session in. If you had one thing to take with you to Desert Island, would it be a box of energy bars? He's got a one-track mind, apparently. If you had one thing to, what are you turning on? To a sub 6-minute mile. Wow, that's not happening. What did you want to be when you grew up? A beer pong world champion. Yeah, that sounds about right, actually. What's your favorite movie genre? Buddy cop movies forever. I'm actually not completely fond of buddy cop movies, although I do like the Lethal Weapon series. I am more into Police Academy. Although I guess that would qualify as a buddy movie. Because, I mean... I'm not gonna get into that right now. Anyway. What's your ideal date? Scaling huge, dangerous mountains for fun. What do you never leave home without? An extra tube of energy gel. Spent a lot of times thinking about my mild time. It used to be so good. What happened? Have I peaked? No, you got old. Full message, Craig. It's never too early to invest in a personal IRA. Trust no one. That is my #1 dad tip. Trust no one. Wonder what Craig's up to today. I navigate to Craig's Dadbook page and type out a message. Hey bro, or should I say neighbor? Let's catch up like the old times. A couple of moments pass before I hear a ding on the computer. It's a message from Craig. That was quick. Bro, my man! Let's definitely hang out soon. Might be a little different from our old weekend-long benders, but it still could be fun. We exchange a couple more messages and he locks off to prep for the game. I should see if Amanda wants to join me. I walk over to Amanda's room and knock on the door. Yo, Amanda Panda! I open the door to find Amanda sitting cross-legged on the floor, surrounded by magazines and newspaper clippings. She seems to be making some sort of art piece. What you working on? Just a collage for class. We're supposed to make a piece that represents our goals of our future. I take a closer look at her collage. That's a lot of dogs. It's mostly dogs, yes. Did you need something? Greg invited us to a softball game. You wanna go? Remember that one time you signed me up for softball and you bought me all the gear and then you took me there to the first game and then someone hit a ball towards me and I just ran off the field crying? And then you hid under the dugout and would scream if I tried to pick you up? Yes. I was afraid of baseballs. I thought you were a gigantic sentient softball. I was afraid of baseballs. I thought you were a gigantic sentient softball. Thank you, Amanda Panda, for that momentary thought. So does that mean you don't want to go? Amanda gets up and looks me dead in the eye, determined.
Aww.
I'm finally ready to face my fears head on. Let's do this. I love this child. Amanda is special and must be protected by all costs. Amanda and I make a short drive to the local softball fields for a kid's softball game. It's pretty packed. Clamber to the bleachers and take our seats in the top row. I don't see Craig anywhere.
Ugh.
So, when did the kids start crying and running off the field? I think that was just you. You know that your relationship with softball is different from everyone Asian's relationship with softball, right? Okay, but if I don't see some kids cry, I'm gonna be really disappointed. For nostalgia purposes, of course, not because I take joy in kids fighting for my amusement. Definitely not that. Totally that. The softball game starts and the kids run out into the field. I see Craig by the dugouts with a clipboard. He has River strapped to his chest, as per usual. There's a guy with a pancake costume doing some jumping jacks across the field. I guess that's the mascot. What? Reading the kids' brightly colored jerseys, I see the Maple Bay Flapjacks and the Pinewood Ocelots. Go Flapjacks?
Oh.
Choke up on the bat a little bit, Miranda. Yeah, Miranda, square up! How much do you know about softball? Enough to know that the balls are relatively hard despite their name. But yelling is fun. Give it a shot. It's cathartic. And also, an eye on the bat. And the outfield. And the other players. Just keep your eye on all the stuff simultaneously. Nice. Watched a couple innings of softball and they aren't ready for the major leagues yet, but Craig's trained his team pretty well. Seems like he's really good with kids. Keg stand Craig, good with children. Whoa. This is it's amazing how hard they're hitting that ball with and how no one has run off the field crying yet. Amanda, dear, you have to let it go. Let what go? I'm perfectly fine. The opposing team's up to bat. They hit a fly ball out of the center field and the tiny little girls try to get under the ball, but misses it with her glove and it hits straight in the forehead. See? That's completely justifiable fear! The girl plops down on the grass and starts to cry. Craig makes a beeline towards it, checking her forehead and comfort her until her parents arrive. She's carried off the field and she sobs. Man, it's strange to think about how this guy who once backflipped off a roof into a swimming pool while shotgunning a beer, he is so responsible now. The game resumes after the girl who calms down a bit and we watch a couple more innings. Craig's team is crushing the other team in the 9th inning. The Ocelots seem to have given up at this point. I see one outfielder eating a fistful of grass. The batter on one team knocks a foul ball into the stands. I follow its trajectory and oh no, it's coming right for me. Oh no, oh no, 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 no. I close my eyes and brace for impact. I open my eyes and look over to see Amanda holding the softball staring at me and amazing. I caught the ball. You saved me.
Yeah.
I caught the ball, Dad! I caught the ball! You did it, Amanda. I faced my fears. I defeated the softball. I can do anything! Amanda and I share a big hug. It's a tender moment I don't think anyone else watching really understood. I'm proud of you, kiddo. The game ends and Craig declares team is declared the victors. We sit patiently as the girls line up to shake hands. Great job, everybody. We walk over to the dugout and congratulate Craig, who's talking with some of the parents. Craig, great work, man. Thanks. We've been working hard all season. It's great to see it paying off. I'm so proud of all of my girls. Speaking of which, have you met Briar and Hazel? They're adorable and look just like him. Also, I'm pretty sure she's supposed to have that button. Hey, killer play out there. Yeah, you guys rule. Thank you, they say in unison. You guys are twins, huh? So which one of you's the evil one? Hazel? Yeah, it's me. Good looking out. Do you guys ever pretend to be each other? I don't have a twin, but I think if I did, I'd do doing that constantly. Yeah, I take all their math tests. And I usually throw rocks and stuff. When people get mad, I tell them I'm Briar. What? We will talk about this later. Theo, bro, I got a couple more things to clean up and we can hang. Sounds good. Just then, one of the moms jumps into the conversation. Not so fast. We have to celebrate our win, Craig. I'm taking the whole team to get pizza.
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know if I can. Nonsense, the girls won. What sort of celebration we have without our fearless leader? She lays a hand on his shoulder and gives him goo eyes. Man, this mom is laying it on thick. Amanda and I share a look. All right. Is it cool if my bro comes along? The mom looks slightly put out by but covers it up with a smile. Of course! Where are we going? Thirsty's Pizza? What? What? It's a real place. The endless stream of girls clad in softball gear fell out of a minivan and into the local pizza buffet, which is actually called Thirsty's Pizza. Amanda and I trail behind them with Craig. This reminds me of all the awful pizza we put in our bodies back in the day. Remember how we used to just fold whole pies in half and just put the taco filling inside? Pizzacos. I could never forget. How did we survive college? Our bodies were younger back then, more elastic, more able to handle the toxic waste we put inside us. The good old days. The kids run around playing arcade games and eating greasy food. Amanda and I jump on a couple slices of mediocre pizza. Hey, give me a pizza that. Oh my god. No, absolutely not. I'm just kidding. I'm strictly eating salad here. Thanks for addressing the issue, Amanda. Dad! This different mom walks up to us and talking to Craig and asks if we weren't even there. Martha, Craig, thank you for looking out for after our kids. My daughter tells me every day how great you are. Oh, I'm happy to look after them. Definitely helps when I have kids of my own. It's been so hard since Daniel left. It's been so hard since Daniel left. I know that my children have a strong role model in their lives. These are some thirsty moms. Amanda and I look at each other again. Craig gets it from all angles, huh? I clicked off the screen. Sorry, guys. Craig smiles sheepishly.
I don't know.
Thank you so much, dude. Craig holds up his fist for a fist bump from the mom of what I'm thinking is maneuver to lighten the conversation. He looks super uncomfortable. Throw him a bone here. Not really sure which one to do here. We're gonna use the kid. I give Amanda another knowing look. She hits me back with a nod. She understands. Amanda puts her hands to her stomach and looks at me with puppy dog eyes. Dad, I don't feel so good. I think I ate too much pizza. Oh no, sweetie, you're not gonna projectile vomit everywhere, are you? Yeah, I think I'm gonna projectile vomit everywhere right now. The words projectile vomit and right now usually seems to get everyone cleared out, but Martha is not budging. Back it up, Martha. You're in the splash zone, and I drank lots of orange juice this morning. I'm feeling pretty acidic. You'll be fine. This con has gone sideways. Amanda shoots me a worried look. This con has gone sideways. I should have known a mom of all people would not fake the take the food. Well, I guess it went away. I'm fine now. Nothing to worry about. He turns it back to me and talks to Craig. So, I'm talking with Hazel and Briar tonight. So I'm taking Hazel and Briar tonight for a sleepover. Yep, they're pretty excited about it. You'll keep them out of trouble, right? Oh, of course. I could always use help watching everyone tonight if you're not doing anything. Wow, this lady is really going for the gold.
Bro.
It'll actually be nice to have a night to myself at River, but thanks for the invite. Martha, you might want to grab your child. She's stuffing pizza into the coin slot. Martha angrily turns her attention towards her daughter. Tiffany, not another arcade machine! I swear if I have to buy it! Martha storms off towards her kid. She seems nice. Yeah, the team is one big weird family. Takes all sorts, right? Tiffany, don't eat the tokens! Tiffany's a stellar hitter. Phew, I think I finally had time to talk to Craig now. Man, you're a busy guy, huh? Only on days like today, I hope. Dad! Hey, girls. Dad, can you help us beat the record in DDR? Oh my god, yes! We told Ariana's dad that you could destroy him in the dance mat. Please help.
Hi.
You girls know I don't have my jukes anymore. But Dad! Greg looks at me like a hurt puppy.
I don't know.
Sorry, dude. Duty calls. I promise we'll catch up in a bit. It's all good, buddy. Greg runs off with his daughters and I'm left alone with mine. Man, I was really hoping to hang out with Craig more today, but it seems like he's getting dragged off in every direction. It definitely wasn't like this in college. Feel like we might be a third wheel here. No worse places to be in an arcade to be left to your own devices. You're right. Want to drop some coin in the pinball? You know it. Amanda and I pull up to a machine feeling pretty hot and getting to work. I'm a little rusty, but when it comes to the pinball wizard within me, I will never die. I pull out a decent score and then challenge Amanda to top mine. And immediately she gets a multi-ball. Looks like she's taken after her father. You're pretty good. Ugh. Don't patronize me. Hey, I'm just trying to pay a compliment. Amanda touches me. She's in her zen zone. She fights valiantly, racking up points by the millions. She's close to beating my score, but I feel honored just being able to watch. You're friends with Craig, right? Janet from earlier walks up and lands on the pinball machine. Yeah. We went to college together. Please don't lean on my thing! Uh-oh, that's so interesting. You know if he's, like, available? Oh, honestly, I don't know if I could say. Huh? Seriously, you're gonna make me tilt? Because it just seems like so much work after, to watch after his kids. I don't think it'd be great if he... Lady, I swear to God. All of a sudden, a buzzer sounds off and the game is over. Janet made the pinball machine tilt.
Hey.
You stone harpy. What? Ugh. I said I have to go over there now. I said I have to go over there now and put pizza in my mouth so I don't say anything that'll hurt your feelings. Amanda.
Bro.
What's going on? Now's our chance. If we don't get out of here, we'll be stuck with them for the rest of the night. I'll wrangle Amanda and say some quick goodbyes to Craig. Head out with Craig and head out of the pizza place finally. Amanda promises she'll keep the couch warm for me and heads home. I hope you don't mind me bringing you back there, bro. Not at all, dude. It's good to finally get you all to myself for a second. River burps. Well, almost all to myself. Hold up. Craig walks to the trunk of his car and pulls out 2 gloves and a softball. Up for some catch? You're gonna play catch with the baby? Really? Really? It might be less catch and more of you throwing the ball and me running around after it, but sure. He's playing catch with the baby. We stand in the middle of the empty baseball diamond and start tossing the ball back and forth. I have a cooler in my car we could grab, but it's only juice boxes in there. Man, fatherhood is strange.
Nice.
Telling me, I can't believe I look back on my keg stand days and reminiscing about it. There's some good times. I don't know anyone else who could pull off those rare horizontal leg keg stands. It was a feat of discipline, bro. Trust me. I haven't properly hung out with Craig in so long. I don't even know where to begin. Let's get about business. So, you run a business now?
Bro.
Yep. We sell fitness gear, imports, exports mostly, but we're coming up with our own line of athletic wear soon. And 9, I mostly use sweatpants and watching TV. And not sweating. But it sounds like he's making a killing. If you ever need athletic gear, I got your back. You could sponsor me. I'll rep your athletic wear brand while I mow the lawn.
Oh.
That's the glamorous lifestyle we're catering to, yes. So, was softball coach the life you wanted, or was it the life that was thrust upon you?
Oh.
Ha! I'll admit I was hesitant at first. Brian and Hazel have so much energy that we just had to get them into sports, but no one was there running the team. The more I did, the more I saw how much that meant to all the girls. I'm worried there'd be a lot of riot if I quit. I would also be afraid of a bunch of tiny children with metal bats.
Oh.
They're quick and they work as a team. I trained them too well. They take you down like a pack of velociraptors on a T-Rex. Exactly. Can't believe your father. 3.
Oh.
Neither can I. You know me. I'm an indecisive person. Switch your major up 4 times.
Oh.
Yeah, I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life, but raising kids. When Hazel and Briar were born, it finally all made sense. It's like all the time I had spent trying to figure out things had to spend let's try that sentence again. It was like all the time I had spent trying to figure out things led to them. I couldn't be happier about it. No, I don't really care. But I don't think I ever really cared about anything as much as I care about them. I had the exact same feeling when Amanda was born. It's the best thing that ever happened to me. Could be the only thing that ever happened to me that I would still be proud of in life. It could be the only thing that ever happened to me and I would still be proud of the life I lived.
Huh?
Nice out here. Quiet. Must be good to get away from the softball moms for a bit, huh?
I don't know.
Christ, Janet. Yeah, that was a lot. Are they always like that?
Hmm?
Actually, this wasn't nearly as bad. Yikes. I'm just so not interested. Well, what are you interested in?
Oh.
You getting shifty-eyed on me?
Oh.
Peace and quiet. That's hot silence.
Hey.
My ultimate sexual fantasy is to sleep on a Saturday. Sleep in on a Saturday.
Hmm?
But more seriously, I can't get back into dating right now. I couldn't even if I wanted to. There's no time.
I don't know.
I feel so uncomfortable trying to introduce a stranger to my girls' lives. They've already been through so much. I can't put them through that. Buddy, I hear you.
Oh.
So, the moms can hit on me all they want, but the girls are my top priority. Those kids love you. And to add to that, the whole team loves you. I think you got this dad thing down right.
Oh.
Thanks, bro.
Hmm.
That means a lot coming from you. While I'm distracted, I miss the softball and it hits me right in the head. Wow, that hurts. Amanda was right up, right all along. Sorry, dude. Greg runs over to me. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Wait, let me do a dad thing for a second. Greg spends a moment examining my head.
Oh.
It's worse than I thought. Don't tell me you have to kiss it and make it better.
Hey.
You would be so lucky. Yeah, sure. You probably don't teach more advanced techniques in a little. You probably don't teach more advanced techniques to the little leaguers. Babe Ruth used to catch baseballs with his teeth all the time. Still got it.
Oh.
Maybe they'll learn it in high school. I get up and dust myself off. River yawns. Oh, the baby's sleepy. Hey, little buddy, you must be getting tired. I hate to say it, but I should probably head out. Sorry, things are so... You get older and life just kind of gets in the way, huh? We start walking back to the parking lot. Hey, remember this one house party we went to that got broken up by a helicopter?
Nice.
How could I forget? You and me hopped over a concrete wall to get away. But the other side of the fence was a parking lot and there were a bunch of cops parked.
Oh.
Oh man, yeah. Could you imagine the look on our faces? We just walked straight past them, like we were out for a stroll. And not knowing that we were at the party, they just started joking with us about how big of a bust it was. Had to walk with them for 30 minutes. You told them that you were interested in joining the academy. Dude. And then they started giving me pointers for the exam. Longest 30 minutes of my life. Man, college. Good old days, right? Get back to our cars, Craig pulls me in for a hug, or at least as much of one we can manage with a baby between us. Never enough time, huh? Guess not.
Oh.
Let me make it up to you. Let's hang out soon, yeah? I'd like that. I yawn and walk through the door. I spot Amanda hunched over her collage with a glue stick in her hand. Burning the midnight art oil, huh? I figured I'd do something productive between episodes of Shark Hunter and lip sync battles. Shark Hunter lip sync battles. Wow. Wow, they are really combining all the genres into one amazing thing, aren't they? Do the Sharks lip sync or do the Shark Hunters lip sync? Yes. I look over her shoulder at the collage. Amanda, this is some good art. Look at this good art you made. Thanks. I'm about done. Like before, still a lot of dogs. In one corner is a giant pile of cash, and the other it's... Amanda, is that me? Yep, the whole thing's about my goals for the future. And one of those is basically to sit out on a giant pile of money with my 20 dogs and also have a strong, mutually supportive relationship with my father until adulthood. Oh, now you've done it. Get ready to watch your dad cry. Here it comes! It's happening! Aw, Dad! You did this with your good art! She pats me on the back. Hey, how was your hang with Craig? I'll wipe a tear from my eye. It was good. Greg guy sure is busy. Yeah, dude, softball isn't for quitters. Also, I'm very proud of you for facing your fears today. How does it feel? I'm on top of the world, Pops. I should start facing my fears more often. Oh yeah? About tomorrow we hit some of those empty parking lots practice there. I say parallel parking. Baby steps, Dad. I'll work my way up to it. Alright, I'm hitting the hay. Take care of late night television for me, alright? I'll let them know you said hey. You can still save some bookmarks directly to your desktop. How did I do? I got an A on that date.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Okay, let's see. Which dad do I want to do something with now? Grandiose questions indeed. Oh, which dad do I want to do something with? Want to do something with Robert? Do I want something with Brian? Actually, I kind of want to do something with Brian. I think he's probably a nicer dad than I thought he was. Hey, I'm Brian. I spend most of my days hanging out with my awesome daughter and thinking of new ways to grill things. If you like fishing, well, we'll get along. See how slowly I can cook a piece of brisket? My fishing pole. Alright, on a Friday night, what are you most likely to do? See how long I can cook a piece of brisket. Okay. If you had one thing to take with you on a desert island, what would it be? My fishing pole. That is a good thing to take on a desert island, especially if there's water and fish. What are your turn-ons? A keen understanding of steak. You know, I could actually get down with that. What did you want to be when you grew up? A fireman? Yeah, I could see him being a fireman. What's your favorite movie genre? Wow, really? Romantic comedies. What's your ideal date? Deck building. What do you never leave home without? Portable fishing pole. Spend a lot of time thinking about how my daughter is smarter than I am. Okay, we'll give Brian a shot. Smile as often as you can to make people around you feel more uncomfortable. Not comfortable, uncomfortable. Smile. That's why I smile at people when I go into stores. Fucks with them. Let's save, because we haven't done that in a while, even though it auto-saves. Save. Alright. Man, I don't know how I feel about hanging out with Brian more. It does seem like Daisy and Amanda get along really well. Maybe I should just bite the bullet and hang out with Brian for the sake of our kids. I crack my knuckles and start typing. There's the sound effect. Hey, Brian! Great grabbing burgers with you at the cookout yesterday. We should get the kids together and hang out soon. I wait a couple of minutes and the ding comes on my computer. A message pops up on my screen. It's Brian. Let's see what he has to say. Hey, man! He signs his name. That's cute. I always love a good burg with a buddy. I believe you're gonna go with a southern voice for him. I believe that was my initial thing. Or maybe I should do it for Joseph. I'm not sure. Nah, we'll stick with Brian. We should definitely hang out. What do you think about mini golf? We could bring our girls out and have ourselves a friendly competition. Rock on, Brian. Friendly competition? This is perfect. I know Amanda and I will crush Brian at mini golf. I've been taking the mini golf courses since she was a little kid, and I'm proud to say that she's almost better at it than I am. Almost. I type back. That sounds great, man. Name the time and the place and we'll be there. Hey, Amanda.
Eh?
Would you be up for some mini golf with Brian and Daisy? I'm a little out of practice, and my backswing leaves something to be desired. But I think I can keep up with keep it in the negatives. Perfect. Come on, kiddo. Let's do this. You ready for this?
Alright.
Arr, matey. I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Why are you talking like that? Because this is a mini golf course. This mini golf course is a pirate theme. I just now realized that we are indeed standing atop a giant pirate ship in the middle of a putt-putt course. Oh.
Alright.
Come on, Pirate Dad. Won't you talk like a pirate with me? Arr, ahoy. Scurvy? I'll make Brian and Daisy walk the plank with my superior golfing abilities. I mean, the blue. Come on, Dad. You told me there's gonna be some friendly golf, some friendly competition. Friendly competition is Dad code for actual competition. I need to prepare my body, my mind, my soul, and defeat Brian in the field of glorious battle. It's just mini golf. It's just mini golf. It's much more than that. I kneel down and place a hand on the man's shoulder. I just want you to know that there's no pressure. It's not a big deal. Don't worry about it too much, but we have to beat Brian at mini golf. Whatever happened is just having fun. Oh, we'll have fun. We'll beat when we beat them. Amanda gives me side eye, but before I can side eye her back, I spot Brian and Daisy. Ahoy there, mateys!
Oh.
Ahoy! Ahoy! Yeah, that's her voice. Brian walks up with Daisy in tow. It looks like they already rented us some golf clubs and mini golf excursion. Total power move. Why didn't I think of that?
Yeah.
Alright, first mate. I hear there's buried treasure in these waters. You're gonna help me plunder it. Oh, Amanda, I don't think this is a real pirate ship. It's just to play putt-putt on. Amanda gives Daisy a look. I mean, aye aye, Captain. Daisy winks at Amanda. Ah, look at those two. They're like peas in a pod. So, you excited to get in some mini golf? Oh, you know it. You a gambling man? Oh, I know when to fold them.
Oh.
I know when to shoot. That's pretty much all I know about how to do.
Hey.
How about the loser buys drinks tonight?
Ah.
Alright, but how about we make it a bit more interesting? I'm listening. The loser has to mow the winner's lawn for this weekend. But my yard's pretty big. Are you prepared to take that on? I think you should give a little more concern to how you're gonna maneuver around my hedges. It's a highly technical work, not for the faint of heart. I don't think I'll need to worry about that. I'm a very good mini golfer, you know. Oh yeah? Hole in one every time. What did I just say? What I said is not a true thing, but it already came out of my mouth, so I had to stand by it. I'm looking forward to seeing that happen. Brian and I eye each other up and down. May the best dad win. Brian and I shake hands and lock eyes. It's about to go down. I love how their daughters are just like, no. What the balls? Huh?
A hole full of balls.
I'm not good at this.
Dead men sink no putts.
Okay.
Into the brine.
Oh my god, what is this? Oh, that was not right. I overestimated that. I overestimated that.
Sink no putts.
Nope, dead man don't sing putts.
Ho 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 in a hole full of
Oh, shite. That's not right either.
You've lost your ball.
I lost my ball. I lost my ball again, damn it.
You've
I saw
lost
where I needed to
your
get it.
ball.
Oh, come on. I'm like not good at this at all.
You've lost your ball.
I did some incredible bragging, but I suck at mini golf.
Dead men sink no putts.
This is not legit mini golf, god damn it. Amanda pulls me aside while Brian's and Daisy start walking to the next hole. Hey, you having a good time? I'm having a great time. I'm having a fantastic time trying to destroy Brian underfoot. I just asked because your eye is twitching. No, it's not. I feel my left eye twitching. Amanda raises her eyebrow. We're out of here to have fun, remember that? It's just a game. You're right, it's just a game. A game with extremely high stakes. That we're currently losing. Dad! Please, Amanda, please nail the next hole for me. I need your help now more than ever. Is it really that important to you? Sure. Amanda walks up and tees up for a particularly hard windmill hole. Gripping her club, she winds up and launches the ball into the parking lot. She looks me right in the eye and does an exaggerated shrug. God damn it, girl! Oops.
Yeah.
I disagree with her actions, but I appreciate her youthful defiance. She walks over and pets me on the back. That was for your own good. Ah, love you, kid.
Armatey.
Ah,
Sink no pots.
I knew that was gonna happen. I don't even know how to begin to get this right. Wow, these are really
You
fucking
lost
hard.
Your ball.
Oh, I mistimed the shit out of that, didn't I?
Dead men sink no pots.
I feel like you should get more than one try at these.
You've lost
I really
your
feel like you
ball.
should get more than one try at these. Wow, really? I hit that. I got it! I don't know how I got it, but I got it. I got nothing.
You've lost
I
your
feel like
ball.
we should lose this just because I'm shit at mini golf. I am utter shit at mini golf. See this? This is just me playing mini golf. I am not
Dead
good at
men
this.
Sink no pots.
Oh my god, are you kidding me?
Dead men sink no pots.
Oh my Jesus. Wow. I didn't make any of those. I try to maintain an air of professionalism because these children are present, but I can feel the crushing weight of four dads before me cast a disappointing look upon my broken fame. I have failed you, fathers, and for that I am sorry. Man, that's some good shooting there, Theo. I fought valiantly, but you know. I'll remember this day, Brian, and someday I will defeat you, and you will think of this moment too. The moment I decided your fate, the moment I decided that you must be destroyed. It's just mini golf, bro. Brian and I eyeball each other as electricity shoots between us. Arr, Daisy, did you have a good time? Yo-ho-ho, I did! We haven't even found the buried treasure yet. I think we'd be needing to apply for a permit to... I think we would need to apply for a permit to dig around here. I can take Daisy home and you get the city paperwork started for digging. You two enjoy your night. Sounds like a plan. Theo, you up for that? Sure. Just don't get yourselves into too much trouble. Can do. I'll make sure we get perfectly reasonable amount of trouble. Amanda and Daisy skip away, yelling about buried treasure. I bet that kid's bless that kid's tiny rebellious heart. Well, I guess we should hit the bar now. There's actually a tiki bar attached to this place. How about that? Sounds like a plan. I guess I'm spending more time with Brian, which I'm not too jazzed about, but considering just completely blew it on putt-putt course, okay, Dad, Wait, okay, let's try reading that again, which I'm not jazzed about, considering I just completely blew it on the putt-putt course. Okay, Dad, you can do this. Just gotta drown my sorrows in a tropical loser drink and get out of here. Brian and I walk to the Freaky Tiki, a Kichi island-themed bar. Palm trees adorn the walls and several fake parrots strewn about. Ukulele music plays softly in the background. Brian and I approach the bamboo bar. 2 pineapple hots of hospitality, please. The bartender whips us up 2 rum drinks that are hollowed out pineapples. He sets them on the fire and we blow them out before we can drink them. I usually like to, I don't know, drink my drinks. If you don't want yours, I'll take it. And best me again, I think not. I take a sip of my pineapple hospitality. Sorrel tastes fruity. My lawn care needs are very particular. I hope you're up for the challenge. Oh, don't worry, I'll bring my own salt and promote a healthy growth, substantial environment. Oh, come on now, Theo, I'm just having a little fun with you. I grumble and sip more of my fruity sorrel drink. Fine, you got me on this one. I'll sip more of my drink. I notice a TV in the corner. Hey, Extreme Makeover, Deck Edition is on. I love this show. Always made me want to own a deck. Ugh, I hate this show. Why? It's so clearly fake. Oh yeah, it's reality TV, who cares? I care, I'm a general contractor. I work on decks all the time. There's no way to renovation on those decks in a matter of there's no way they'd renovate those decks in a matter of 2 days. It's impossible, and there's a 3-week job minimum. So you want them to cover the 3 weeks of extensively... want them to cover those 3 weeks extensively every episode. It can't be that interesting to watch a bunch of dudes slave on a deck for that long. Nobody would watch it. I don't like any of those home improvement shows. I want to watch stuff that's real. Like Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers? I have terrible news for you, Theo. No, not them too. That's the awful truth. Not the ghosts, though. Those are real. The trucks just don't have emergency escape buttons. I've been lied to for so long. We both chuckle and just sip on our pineapples. So wait, you're a general contractor? Sure am. Actually helped plan the cul-de-sac we live in. Wow, nice work. Yeah, kinda took after footsteps of my old man. He was a general contractor too. The best. He practically built half this town with his bare hands. It's weird how you spend your whole life trying not to become your father, and then you wake up one day and there you are. I get to work with my hands and it pays more than enough to take care of my daughter. It's absolutely a dream job for me, at least. Well, that's impressive. Building stuff always seems like a weak point, and my weak point as a dad, and I've been okay with that until now. I must defeat him. I do have patio furniture that I haven't put together since it's been sitting in the garage. Okay, maybe I should cool it with the dad competition. I gotta keep it light. So Daisy seems pretty smart for her age. Yeah, she's genius. Definitely doesn't get that from her old man though. Actually, it's a little embarrassing. She beats me at Scrabble constantly. To be fair, Scrabble is pretty hard. I can barely make a good word when I have those whole alphabet in front of me, let alone 7 letters. Brian laughs. See? We keep things friendly here. This is perfectly pleasant. I could do this all night. Because I feel the innate need to impress Brian and prove I'm better than him, obviously. That's the only reason, I think. Let's keep it moving. So, you have a dog. Sure do. I can't quite remember what he looks like. Oh, he's a little corgi. Always has handkerchief around his neck. Yeah, I'm not getting it. Think I might need a visual reminder to jog my memory. If you happen to have any pictures of said dog. Maybe on your phone. Brian laughs. Theo, if you wanted to see pictures of Maxwell, you could have just asked. Show me the goods then. Brian pulls out his phone and flips through an entire album of dog photos. Aw, yeah, that's the stuff. That is one damn cute dog. And do I get to see the pictures? I want to see Maxwell. Maxwell is fucking adorable. What a good boy. I look around the room, taking in the Kishi decor. Looks like something else comment on. Looking for something else to comment on. There's a giant fish hung on the floor over Brian, and I guess gesture to it. Cool fish. It's definitely fake. Really? Everything in here is fake. Palm tree over there is just a ficus with plastic coconuts glued to it. I look over, he's right. But I almost caught something like that fish one time. Mine was bigger though. Of course it was. Oh really? Yup. On a trip to Hawaii a decade ago. We were out there at sea for 3 days, catching fish, drinking beer, got stuff. We had a hot plate on the boat, and we could sear the fish right after we caught it. Throw a bit of salt and lemon in there. Oh man, it's some of the best food I've ever had. That actually sounds amazing. Well, it was the last day everybody had gone to bed, and I was out there watching the stars. Had my line out. Too. There was sudden, and then all of a sudden it just started running. So I jumped to the reel before it gets ripped off the rod and start fighting with the damn thing. I'm out there for an hour. I can't call out to my shipmates. It's just against a man's nature. Finally, I'm starting to tucker the guy out. I give up, get him up to the surface, and I finally get sight of him. The biggest marlin I've ever seen in my life, Hemingway-esque. I get it onto the boat single-handedly. And you know what happened next? What happened next? The damn thing smacks me in the face with its tail, knocks me out. I wake up the next morning on deck, a fish is gone. Never felt dumber. So it got away. I think there's another version of me that spent the rest of my life trying to catch that fish, Captain Ahab style. I'm sure Daisy would be supportive. Oh man, fishing's the life. I haven't gone nearly enough lately. You go fishing? Actually, I have a confession to make. Wait, what am I doing? I have this why am I having this inexplicable urge to be vulnerable with him? I can't tell him that I'm terrible at fishing. I lean in close. I am not about to do that. There you go. I'm simply the best out there. Okay, since you're such a pro, I'm taking you fishing. You wanna go fishing? Wait, don't answer that. Yes, you do. You're going fishing. Oh, no. Oh. I don't know. Come on, it'll be a blast. I know the perfect little fishing spot. I'll bring some beers. We can just sit back, relax, and reel in some trout. We'll bring the kids with us. Come on, you know you want to. Sigh, I've been cornered. You did it to yourself, Theo. You did it to yourself, buddy. Yeah, okay. Brian gives me an exuberant high five. Yes! Maybe we'll see who can catch the most fish. So I can get you mowing my lawn. You can try and beat me, but they don't call me Theo good at catching fish Jones for nothing. I'm spinning a web of eyes, and I fear one day it will consume me. Sounds like Bill Scrap. Brian and I finish our drinks and head outside. Till next time. Oh my god. This is a great opportunity for friendship. I'm real excited. Kiss my bass, Brian. We're going with Kiss My Bass, Brian. Gladly. I'm sorry, man. That was the one that was funny to me. Brian extends his hand and gives me a friendly but firm handshake. I see the competitive fire in his eyes. It's gonna become a whole thing, isn't it?
Oh.
Once Brian takes over babysitting duties, Amanda walks home with me. He immediately plops down on the couch and flips on the TV. So how was your hang with Brian? It was okay. Oh yeah? He seems like a neat dude. Think so? I don't know. The guy loves a good competition. Then again, apparently so do I. What did you and Daisy end up doing? Oh, we hunted for treasure for a little bit, but Daisy was really adamant about not digging with the whole without a permit. So we just watched some documentary about theoretical physics, put her to bed, and sat around eating Brian's food.
Oh.
Don't tell him I said that. That's standard babysitting protocol, I believe. I really like hanging out with Daisy. She's super mature for her age. Yeah, Brian says she has a hard time relating other kids. Kinda reminds me of you at her age. Although she doesn't bite people as much as you did. I can't believe I'm finally the cool older kid. It feels good. You gonna hang out with Brian again? That's the thing. He wants to go fishing with me.
What?
Oh! I told him I was an amazing fisherman.
Huh?
You hate fishing. I know. I'm kinda panicking.
Huh.
I'm sure it'll be fine. All you have to do is wake up at the crack of dawn, sit silently on a boat on a lake for hours on end, and with no promise of tangible reward, and your only companion being the fear and doubt that you harbor deep within your heart. Fishing's fun. You remind yourself, and as the world darkens around you and you wonder if it's really starting to get black or really you start staring back or yourself or the lake's reflection or simply just the abyss. Yeah, laugh it up, Amanda. You're coming with us. My constitutional right out the window. It's my constitutional right to outright refuse this order. Daisy's coming too. Well, I bet I can convince Brian to bring his dog. Fine, sold. I'm in. Alright, I'm bushed. I'm gonna call it a night. Don't stay up too late, okay? You got it, Pops. Okay, I think I got one date left in me. I got another A on a date. That was a great date.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Who do we want to try next? You know what? I'm curious about Damien. And in these three, I will date next time I play. Damien Bloodmarch. You're not a vampire at all, sir. It's not like Bloodmarch is a very, very vampire name or anything. Oh boy. How do you do? I have finally decided to join this information superhighway. I'm not entirely sure how it works, but I will try my best to understand. I love long strolls through graveyards and spending time with my son. If you would like to ever like to chat about the latest in Victorian fashion, the inevitability of our demise or black cats, please send me a letter. On a Friday night, you're most likely to listen to the True Crime Podcast or Taxidermy or New Specimen. I am down with the True Crime Podcast. I listen to those myself. Not so much the Taxidermy. Just me. If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? A coffin. He is so a vampire. Or he wants to be a vampire. Or he's just really weird. Alright, let's see. Oh, what are your turn-ons? Pronouncing bosom correctly. That's an interesting turn-on. What did you want to be when you grew up? A bat. What's your favorite movie genre? Foreign art house horror. We could get down. Where's your ideal date? It's night. We're in an industrial dark wave club in Berlin. The music drums on to the beat of our hearts. Oh my god, that is sexy. Don't ask, okay? Internet, just don't ask. That's fucking hot to me, okay? I visualize the music. I can imagine dancing with a dude that looks like him in one of those clubs, and oh my god, that is fucking hot. I'm sorry. I don't regret that. It's beautiful. Okay, it's beautiful. Would you never leave home without an upside down cross? You spend a lot of time thinking about mortality salience. I actually don't know what that is. I don't actually know what that is, but let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Damien. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. Damien seems really interesting. A little odd, but interesting. I think I should hang out with him and get to know him a little bit better. I navigate Damien's Dadbook page and I type out a message. Hey dude, you seem cool. We should hang out sometime. I sit there for a minute before I see Damien's typing. But then he keeps typing. And typing. Man, this guy's writing a novel. I leave the computer to make some coffee. And he's still typing. I sip my coffee as the computer finally dings. Theo. Wow. Theo, I must confess my excitement to receiving your kind letter. For this is... okay, alright. I never did find a voice for him. Theo, I must confess my excitement for receiving your kind letter. As you see, I do find myself available to enjoy your company. I must ask your forgiveness, however. I believe our first meeting did not paint me in a gentlemanly manner as I would have liked. Whoa, there's more. I would be highly flattered to enjoy your companionship at my residence for an afternoon tea and a stroll around my garden. Please do. Should it please you. Till then, adieu. Yours humbled, D. Bloodmarch. I stare at the screen and reread the letter several more times. Hey, Amanda. Can you help me with something?
Dad.
Dad, for the last time, I'm not popping the pimple on your back. Oh my god! Ew! Ew! Really? Ew! No. Can you interpret this for me?
Eh?
I turned the computer to Amanda and she squints at Damien's message. I don't understand NetSpeak. Like, is this how you kids communicate with each other now? Oh, totally. This is the newest thing, Dad. See, kids say, kids got over saying LOL and laughing my ass off or whatever, and decided it was time that they need to bring it back to the 1800s. So what do I do? Where's your pen and quill? What? Did you forget to unpack the pen and quill, Dad? How will we address the nobleman in regards to your upcoming debutante ball? Okay, now I know you're messing with me. Father, without a proper chaperone, you will never end up as a suitor worthy of our land. Or our dowry. Or... You read Pride and Prejudice in school one time, but now you're just reciting the things you know about it back to me, aren't you? Like the first 5 pages, and then I read a review of the movie. Still gotta be, though. Great. So what do I say to Damien? I got this! Amanda reaches over and types on the keyboard. Sure thing, dude. Regards.
Yes.
Theo. My child is precious. My child is a precious thing that must be protected at all costs. Well, I suppose that's that. I make the short walk over to Damien's house, and I guess you really can't call it a house. It's more like a manor estate. Gothic architecture looms above the other homes in the cul-de-sac. I walk past a couple of gargoyles standing in front of the door and look around for the doorbell, but there doesn't seem to be one. I pull the large, ornately carved bat head knocker back, and the hollow sound echoes through the house as I strike it against the door. I wait several moments before the door slowly creaks open. It's a little creepy, but I enter the home and take a few steps into the foyer. Noting the oil portraits of whom I assume are dead relatives hanging in the wall. Oh my god, that's creepy. I admire them as the door slams shut behind me. Hello? Silence. Oil lamps flicker in the dimly casting ominous shadows against the wall. Why do I feel like there's people in those paintings are staring at me? Why it's so cold in here? Where's Damien? Theo? It's a pleasure to have you in my home. I look up and see Damien standing at the top of the majestic staircase, walking with a candle holder. What's up? What's with the door slamming shut? Oh, sorry. There are drafts. And the door creaking when I knocked on it. I accidentally left the door unlocked. And the creepy oil paintings. I like oil paintings. Right. Right. Please let me show you around. Okay. Damien leads me around his house, showcasing his parlor, sitting room, and auxiliary sitting room in the parlor for some reason. This is one of the older homes on the block. Yes, nowhere near as old as the architecture might suggest. Through extensive renovations, I have been able to craft a residence that is most historically accurate to the Victorian era period and equipped with the amenities of any modern dwelling. We walk past a door covered with bumper stickers, caution tapes, and a black parade poster. Did they listen to My Chemical Romance in the Victorian era? That's my son's room. You know the rebellious teen years are. Onward, there's more to see. Reach the door at the end of the hall and Damien opens it with a flourish. And this is the library. Sunlight streams in from the floor to ceiling, arched windows, the walls lined with packed bookshelves, and even more books scattered over the period appropriate furniture. Damien is clearly proud of this room. And welcome to the glass display of pen bugs on the wall. It's pretty impressive. Nice bugs. I pinned them all myself. Maybe I should show you how sometime. I'm concerned I would stick the pin right through my finger. Ah, the pinner's gambit. Is that a thing? No. You know, Theo, in the Victorian era, there was something of a controversy surrounding reading. Many people thought that there was thought the more tawdry the novel would encourage the youth into a life of crime and would cause too much of a distraction from work and school. I pull out a book of at random and examine the worn cover. Opening it, I turn to a random page and read aloud. Naruto struggles. Sorry. Naruto struggles against the chains that Sasuke bound him with. Shirtless and out of breath, he looked at Sasuke. Sasuke smirked and unbuttoned the ninja's pants. Wait. Okay, I think that's enough. Damien snaps the book shut and puts it back on the shelf. That's a rare book from my private collection. You don't say. Oh, my water's all hot now. This sucks. Oh well. I walk to the window and I'm greeted by a beautiful view of Damien's backyard. It showcases a beautiful view of the rest of the cul-de-sac. Hey, I can see Craig's on his lawn doing push-ups with his daughters on his back. Damn. He sees me and waves happily, doing push-ups with one hand. God damn it, Craig. Damn. Did you know that the Victorians spend at least 20 hours a week gazing longingly out of full-length windows? Wait, really? No, but Victorians did appreciate telling a good joke. Please, will you join me for tea? I follow Damien to a sitting room where finger foods have already been set out in a beautiful tiered silver tray, and I take a seat on one of the high-back chairs. Damien pours and serves me some tea. I can't believe we're having high tea. I never really thought I'd get into this. Damien smiles to himself. What? Oh, it's a common misconception that high tea refers to wealth or class, people enjoying it, when in fact the high refers to the latter time of day when that working class had to enjoy tea in the height of the table, at the end, the height of the table on which they were served. Oh. My dear friend, we are currently enjoying afternoon tea. That's informative. Damien takes a seat next to me and serves me a tiny sandwich. Actually, I really do think his home is impressive. It seems like you've really put a lot of work into this place. Thank you. No one ever compliments my home. No one's ever complimented my home before. Hell, I can barely match the salt and pepper shakers in my place. Look what you've done. I'm kind of jealous. That's very generous of you to say. What got you so interested in golf stuff? Oh. Well, when I was a young boy, my father... Did he take you to the city? Sorry? Haha, did you guys see a marching band? I'm afraid I don't understand. You're serious? Of course. But it's, the song. Amanda made me listen to it. Seriously? I'd love to see a marching band. Nevertheless, I've always loved art, history, hidden fashion, and what started off as a small hobby of collecting taxidermied animals grew to sort of an obsession. It's a privilege to be able to appreciate the lives and cultures of those who came before us, I think. Why not go all the way? I like not dying when I catch a cold. He has a point. He takes a sip of tea. I can acknowledge that there were many terrible things about the Victorian era, and to try and live a life that strictly aligns with those ideals would be admittedly horrid. But I think it takes a critical mind to truly appreciate something at its fullest, to be cognizant of its flaws and love it all the same. Tell me, Theo, do you have hobbies? Oh man, I do. But I don't know if I care about anything the way you care about this stuff. Well, I'd love to hear about your interest. Hearing someone talk about the things that they're passionate about is intriguing. But honestly, it's rather attractive. Please do tell me about your hobbies. Wait, sounds sophisticated. Well, he has mentioned a lot about this. Written world fascinates me. We spend so much time using words, you know, and I think people should appreciate them more. They had to unjumble them. It's poetic, really. Oh, so you're a writer? In a sense. We finish our tea and finger sandwiches. Come, I have one more thing to show you. Damien takes me around the back of his home to see a variety of flowers and flourishing in a beautiful landscape of rose. Small stone paths weave through it, and butterflies flit lazily through the air. My garden. It's beautiful. It's also really fucking large. Jesus. Thank you. Victorians took flowers and flower arrangements very seriously. You see, it was considered uncouth and to discuss personal and romantic relationships in public, so lovers and friends would alike would use a bouquet as to send secret messages to each other. Each flower plant is a symbol of different feelings. Even more interesting is that one flower could mean different things depending on the other plants it was paired with. One had to be extremely careful, even the style in which the ribbon tied around the bouquet affected the message. Damien leans down and plucks a gorgeous bright red-orange flower from the vine. Lilium bloomfeller, an orange lily. What do you think this one means? Yeah, my loins are ablaze. The orange... I was wrong. The orange lily actually symbolizes pure hatred. Well, and that's precisely why floral arrangements are so challenging. What's your favorite type of flower? Snapdragons, honeysuckles, and sunflowers. I actually really like honeysuckles. They smell really good. And then you can eat the tiniest little drops of nectar when you pull the stem out. I'll have to remember that when I'm putting together a bouquet for you. You would put together a bouquet for me? No one's ever given me a bouquet before. I follow Damien down the footpath and admire more beautiful flowers. Suddenly a phone rings. Oh my god. Oh my god. I love this guy. He's got the freaking Alfred Hitchcock theme on his phone. Oh, Theo, will you excuse me? I must take this. He pulls the cell phone out of his pocket. I'm a little surprised it's not a rotary phone. Go for it. Damien smiles and walks back to the house. I take a deep breath and enjoy the heavily perfumed air. What a lovely yard. It makes me wish I put a little more effort into gardening. To that garden a man and I tried to start once. Our watermelons grew to the size of cherry tomatoes and then immediately died. Oh hey, a gargoyle. Oh no, I knocked over the gargoyle!
Fix that guard.
No, that's not it. Is this it? No, that's not it either. I don't know how to fix it. Oh, come on, where does it go? This is being bullshit now. Oh, come on, nothing's fitting. I know where it's supposed to go. And why is nothing fitting? I broke his fucking gargoyle. Can I turn it over? Oh, there we go. Oh shit. Oh, I made 1 second left to spare. Medicine is not always the best medicine. Woo! That was a close one. Oh, here comes Damien. He looks upset. Theo, my sincerest apologies to have kept you waiting. There's an urgent matter that I must attend to. I'm afraid I must take my leave. No problem, dude. Everything alright? Damien worries the hem of his coat is with his finger looking away. Everything is perfectly fine, but it's Lucian. What's wrong? He appears to have, well, His teacher needs me to come to the school in post haste. You need help? Oh no, you don't have to. Let me come with you. Us dads gotta sit together.
Huh.
You're right. This is one of Lucien's more elaborate stunts, and I would greatly treasure having another parent by my side. Let's go!
Oh.
Damien and I walk into the school and immediately greeted by an anxious-looking Hugo. Hey, Damien. You're here in record time.
Oh no.
I wouldn't miss it for the world, dear friend. Oh wow, what's this? Seems like Hugo and Damien's first time into the My Kids in Trouble rodeo. What is it this time?
Oh.
This Damien, you have to see this, please. Damien and I fall in step behind Hugo, who leads us to a busy corridor of the school. We pass several classrooms in session and I vaguely wonder if a man is around. Hugo ushers us into a small boiler room with a flight of rickety stairs leading into the darkness. Watch your step. I can hear the faintest, a faint voice drifting up from the basement. It doesn't sound happy. I'm led into the depths of the school and I recall antics I got into when I was an angsty middle schooler. At least I had enough sense to stay out of creepy basements. We found another teacher in the boiler room, tucked away in the back of the basement. With him are Lucien and Ernest, Hugo's son. Lucien has a bloody nose. Thanks for coming. I can't make heads or tail of this. I look around the scene of the crime and I see a bunch of bricks and some masonry tools scattered around. What happened here? Ernest punched me. Lucien tried to kill me. The room falls silent. I was not trying to kill you, dumbass. I was just trying to build a brick wall around you to see what would happen. You promised me there was wine down here. You tricked me. Whoa, wait a second, Lucien. You tried to. Amontillado? Ernest? I'm neither confirming or denying this. I turn to Damien, whispering to him. What's the cask of Amontillado? Amontillado. It's hard to say that. The cask of Amontillado, that is a story by Edgar Allan Poe. It involves a man who decides to get revenge on this rich man by barring him up, by convincing him that he has this cask of a famous wine, and then he buries him alive in a mortuary, I mean in a tomb in a graveyard. Fun times. Right. So anyway, moving along. It's a classic. Well, here we go. It's a classic Edgar Allan Poe short story where a man gets his enemy drunk, lures him into a cellar with the promise of wine of a fine vintage, and then buries him behind a brick wall.
Oh.
It's a lovely story. Wait, so Lucien, you tried to do that to him? I was curious to see how it would turn out. Wasn't actually gonna leave him there. What is the thought process here? That Ernest is just gonna sit still while you slowly build a tomb around him? Well, it worked for like 20 minutes because he's an idiot, and then he realized I lied about the wine. And you were cackling like a maniac. That sort of tipped me off. Ernest, 20 minutes. Dad.
Sweet Manchego.
It took you 20 minutes. Sweet Manchego? What does Sweet Manchego mean? Son, we did nearly an entire 2 weeks unit on the cask of Amontillado, and it took you 20 minutes to realize Lucien was leading you into an elaborate ruse. Did you even read the story? I read the first 5 pages and then I read a review of the movie.
Sweet Manchego.
It's only 5 pages long. There's no movie. Yeah, you're right. I paid Lucien to read it for me.
I don't know.
Actually, he didn't even pay me. So, when you think about it, it was me who was teaching him a lesson. Damien and Hugo both have their heads in their hands. You guys are always telling me to engage with the literature, so I did. I don't see a problem with her. Alright, I'm following this under what the hell. Do not do, or whatever that was again. You two both suspended for a week. Lucien and Ernest and Lucien high five. The teacher starts to stump up off the stairs. Hugo, I'll cover your class. Take your son home. Mr. Bloodmarch, you too. Thank you for your mediation. We all head upstairs to and out of the school in tense silence. Holy shit. Lucian, Damon, and I all pile into my car and I begin to drive home. Lucian immediately puts his hood up and starts staring out the window angrily. I'm not going to therapy again.
Oh no.
I know, son. It's entirely up to you whether or not you want to go. But I care about you and I can see that you're struggling. So if you do decide that you would like to speak to a professional about your feelings, we can do that too. Maybe you can spend this week looking for a summer job. I know how much you want to own your own car. Can't believe Damien's keeping his cool. I'm impressed. Fine. Thanks for not freaking out too hard. I love you, son. Lucian continues to stare out of the window. Lucian. Love you too. They spend the rest of the drive in relative silence. The moment we pull up in the driveway, Lucian hops out of the car, slams the door, and runs inside. I didn't expect to have that conversation in front of you. He and I have a lot we need to work out. It's alright. All things considering, Lucian's bricklayer was pretty cool. Good. There's your silver lining. There's that, yes. We were a lot more diplomatic with him than I would have been. Just want what's best for him, and I don't think yelling at him would do either of us any favors. Rarely does. You're a good dad. Oh, he likes that. He likes that. See you around soon? It would be my honor and my pleasure. Damien bows with a flourish. Classy. I come home to find Amanda curled up on the couch with a blanket watching TV. I plop down next to her. Yo! What you watching? Tiny House Hunting Brothers Extreme Edition. Ugh, I hate this show. The couple on screen bickers back and forth and standing in an extremely small house made of recycled bottles. The tiny house hunters brothers watch them with bemused expressions, both of their heads touching the low ceiling. I told you I want a two-bath shabby chic cottage. This house does not even have a bathroom. But honey, the outhouse is only 20 yards away. It's not that bad. I am not pooping outside, Greg. Why don't they just get a regular size house? I don't know. Afternoon, Tico. It got strange. We had to go to school to pick up Lucian since he tried to. He lured Ernest into the cellar with the promise of fine vintage and tried to brick him into the wall, right? How do you even know that? Has everyone read the story except me? Lucian live streamed the whole thing. Oh my god! This entire day is beyond me. But otherwise, it's been a fun day. That Damien guy's a character, but he's really good company and surprisingly diplomatic dad. I dig his style. You know what? Me too. I do like Damien. I just have my eyes on Matt.
Are you familiar with the works of...
I got an S rank on that?
He simply slayed in the Lost Boys.
Lost Boys reference. Slow clap. Oh, this game is everything to me. It just gets better. I wasn't expecting that. Oh, this has been fun. But my throat is tired.
You've got dads.
I'm gonna save. And I want to thank any of you that watched this for watching this because this game is delightful. I am in love with this game. I'm in love with most of the dads. Next one, I will get around to Robert, Joseph, and Hugo. But yeah, oh man, I'm so happy I bought this. Buy this game. If you're watching us play it, and I mean us, as in YouTube and Twitch streamers, play this game. Do yourself a favor, take the 14 bucks, take the 15 bucks because it's $14.99 right now. Do yourself a favor, go to Steam, go click on the button to buy this game and buy it because it's awesome. This is awesome. I'm really enjoying this game. So yeah, if you like what you've seen so far, remember to follow me on Twitch. If you're watching on YouTube, remember to like and subscribe. It would be much appreciated. And if you're following me on VidMe, do the same thing. So until next time, remember to save often, you'll live longer, and I'll be back tomorrow with more of this glorious game. Peace.